Today. I am Maria. I did see a few familiar names on the list, so nice to see everybody again. Today I'll tell you a bit more about Kihaa, which is this wonderful resort in the Maldives. So straight into the geographic of it first. Kihaa is located in the Baa Atoll. So if you look on the map here, it's sort of the central west side of the Maldives. The international airport is down here as well. So as you can see, they're not too far away from each other. You have two options here to get to Kihaa. One is if you take a domestic flight for about 20 minutes from the international airport and then take a 5-minute speedboat transfer to the resort. The second option is to go straight with seaplane for about 30-35 minutes. So those are the two options available to get to the resort. We definitely should mention why the Baa Atoll is so special. So first of all, going a bit too quick. First of all, it's a UNESCO Heritage Biosphere Reserve. It's a really spectacular atoll that consists of several habitats which support the rich biodiversity of the whole atoll. So those include different coral reefs, islands, seagrass beds, mangroves, and so on. So the highlight of the Baa Atoll is Hanifaru Bay. So that's this little bay that has naturally become a feeding ground for manta rays, and it's also a sighting for whale sharks. So particularly between May and November, you can see hundreds of manta rays around there, and actually guests are able to go and do some snorkeling around there as well. So Kihaa is actually the closest located resort to this site. It's only 10 minutes away by speedboat. So extremely close to this incredible sighting, which is definitely a must-see when you visit the Baa Atoll. Trying to move to the next page. Great. So Kihaa itself, as a resort, it has 124 villas and also different suites. A nice mixture of beach products, but also overwater villas. And there's something for everybody, really. It's not the type of resort that is only good for couples or only honeymooners or adults only. We also have kids club here. There are several different types of accommodation that can cater to families coming with children, a few couples traveling together, or even as far as a larger group of friends. So there's something for everybody here. There is beautiful beach around and beautiful lagoon that surrounds the island. So I'll give you a little bit of an overview of some of the accommodation products that we have and the different experiences. Our starting product is the beach and also the deluxe beach villa. So these are pretty much identical, but they're a good option in terms of type of accommodation nestled into the greenery. Good for anybody who is after the peace and quiet. Of course, still with very easy access to the beach and the water itself. The only difference between these two is that the beach villa is slightly larger than the deluxe beach villa, but they have lovely decking area that is facing the path towards the beach and the ocean as well. That's the inside. There is a day bed, of course, available. So it can be good for a couple, but also a child staying with them. The option is also available, but with a pool. It's called Garden Villa with pool. So on the back of the villa, you would have your enclosed, completely private pool. Again, just good for anybody who is looking to have the additional feature, but still have that privacy. And then for families, we also have the family beach suite. So that's a fantastic option where you have two double bedrooms, which in the middle are connected by a living room area. So two couples staying together, or maybe a couple with two kids staying together, that is a fantastic option for them. And now moving to the frontline accommodations, here we have the Lagoon Prestige Pavilion Beach Villa. So you can see these huts here, that is where the main villa is. The difference is that obviously your front line here looking directly at the beach, you can see how close you are to the water. But with each of these villas, you also have your own dedicated pavilion here with additional seating. that's away from the sun. So just a nice additional private area for you to enjoy a cocktail, maybe read a book just for a little bit whilst you're relaxing away from the sun. And the option is also available with a plunge pool. So if you want to have that additional feature, this one here is actually facing the ocean, as opposed to the garden option, which I just showed you and has the pool on the back. So here, this is completely open area. And the equivalent for the families, there is a 2-bedroom beach suite with pool. So again, you have 2 bedrooms interconnected in between with their own swimming pool out at the front. So similar to the 2-bedroom beach suite, which I also just showed. And in terms of the overwater villa products, some of the more popular ones are the water villa with plunge pool, which has a huge living room area. It has decking all the way around, so you have beautiful views, your own swimming pool as well, and you also have direct access to the lagoon here. And again, the equivalent for maybe 2 couples staying together or families is the 2-bedroom prestige water suite. So here again, you have your own swimming pool, you have the closest proximity to the lagoon, and you also have the 2 bedrooms interconnected in the middle. 2 bathrooms are available as well. And now just moving quickly on to the luxury collection. So at Kihaa, there is 2 types of accommodation. What I just showed you up until now is the more standard type of accommodation. This is now the luxury collection, which has some additional features, and it's really good for perhaps any of the more higher end clientele. You can see the interiors change a little bit in terms of the design. And some of the options available, such as the beach suite with infinity pool, include your own private infinity pool. You're facing the ocean as well, and you have this additional hut for relaxation. So we have some seating and lounging inside available. So you can open the doors and have this nice open plan straight to the swimming pool. You have that same option, but with a private pool. So up here, I don't know how well you can see, but there is a pool but at the back, which is again enclosed by a wall. So you have that additional privacy. And we can go as far as even 3-bedroom royal suite. So this whole area here is an option for, again, if you have a few families staying together, for example, and they want to have that option to interconnect. So with the 3-bedroom option, you have 1 villa which has direct access to the infinity swimming pool, 1 villa which has access to a garden pool as well. Of course, if they're all staying together, everybody will have access to all the amenities. But you can also close off this area here and make it a 2-bedroom royal suite. So that's an option too. It doesn't only sell as a 3-bedroom. And last but not least, under this luxury collection, there is the Kihaa Signature Residence. So this is a really, I would say, different and great option for really bigger groups of friends and families staying together. This residence has 10 bedrooms, and it can host up to around 18 adults or 18 adults and 4 children. There's a variety of different bedrooms here and facilities and features that you get as part of the residence. For example, this infinity swimming pool, which is quite large. If you look here on the photo, there is the residence curving around the swimming pool. In this area here, this is like almost a floating gazebo that you get, again, only for the party staying at this residence. You have access to butler service 24 hours a day, and you also have additional things such as a pool table available at the residence. There is a large dining area with amazing kitchen that is fully equipped with also produce for you to cook. And you also get access to a private yacht every day for around 2 hours per day. So again, your party staying here can make use of this every day. And we highly recommend sunset time, which is when the dolphins come out. So it's quite spectacular to take this trip. In terms of restaurants and bars, there are 3 restaurants on site and also 2 bars. So one main restaurant with cuisine from all over the world that rotates every day pretty much. So there's always something interesting to try. There is a wine cellar that also serves, apart from incredible wine, some fantastic food too. And there is a la carte restaurant. So there is a photo of it here. Most of it is on the beach. So it's just nice if you want to have a romantic dinner. There are a couple of bars as well, one by our infinity swimming pool and one nestled into the palm trees as well. So there's lots of different options here. And of course, you can also get food delivered to you in your villa and served there. And in terms of the activities, so of course there is motorized and non-motorized activities. Non-motorized actually are offered free of charge for every client, no matter of the board basis. Motorized obviously can be charged. You have Hanifara Bay, which I mentioned at the beginning, so that would be a fantastic trip, which we highly recommend if you want to see the manta rays and potentially some whale sharks as well. There is spa available here as well, so it's great for wellness. If any clients are interested in wellness packages, we can build that for them too. And there is a kids club and different kids activities also available at the resort. You can also go on half-day cruises, full-day trips as well. I mentioned dolphin cruises available, but we also take guests to local islands too. So we could do something like this setup here, which is a nice romantic dinner over sunset time on a different uninhabited island, for example. And actually, recently we decided to establish a new activity which will soon commence, and this is horse riding on the beach at Kihaa. So that is a really great and exciting addition to the list of activities available here. And I guess this is really it, a recap of Kihaa and some of the things we can offer. I guess one thing which we didn't mention is the board basis. We start from half board, but of course you can agree to full board, all inclusive as well. And I highly recommend all inclusive because it's around $100 US per person per night, and it includes literally everything that you would need whilst you're staying there, plus alcoholic beverages. So this is where I will leave you with Kihaa. Any questions, please do drop them in the box, but I will be also sharing different links with all of these amazing photos that you just saw, some videos as well, and also the fact sheets and the presentation too. So thanks very much for the attention. And Matt, back to you.